All right, I see. So we have your trade book, which I think works for what you want to present here. I'd love to see your work in a portfolio as well, but a trade book's fine for this class. So you chose green, which matches the idea of nature that you have for your images. We look on the side and we have your the title of your series there, and you have it again here. Unfortunately, this got kind of messed up in the mail. It looks like this corner here is all smashed up. You can see it's even tore a little bit. So that's not your fault, but that's how it got mailed. And that is just a testament to how much you need to package because, yeah, I think yours was had bubble wrap all around it, so it was packaged up. So this is, I assume, just a gray, but coming from the green to this, it has a real strong magenta cast to it. And come back to those cards. We have just your title here, or just your name here, just Icy Blu, which I think is a nice way for you to go about this, not having your last name. I don't think it's necessary because your name is so unique. And then we just get right into it. There's something about this. I would almost like to open this and just see one image, not have the competing images here, just to start off a little bit slower. Your images are so strong that when they're competing with one another, and I know they do that throughout, I think they almost lose a little bit of value. But having one horizontal and one vertical makes sense here. The spacing feels a little bit strange, not having any space at the top or bottom or on the side here, but then having space here and on either side. So I'd probably add a little bit of space, even if that means having your images smaller. It's nice to see these printed out. Some of them have a little bit of a magenta cast to them, which is a big shift, when, especially this doesn't, especially when we're looking at the green cover. All these pathways bringing us through. It's really obvious as we have one next to the other. As you're flipping through it, it almost has more strength to it to notice how these are being opened up by man-made things and people are being allowed into them. And then as we get this deep into it, it starts to be almost a game to try to find it. So this image looks like it could be completely natural, and it takes us a minute to get back and find the bridge back there. Here we're getting led back into it. The blues in this image, I know we've talked about that, but they don't fall as much in line with the rest of what we're seeing here. It has more of an artificial color to it, and even the like coldness of that bridge is the one image that starts to fall off for me. So that's all of your images. I would definitely give them all their own page. Looking at it, it feels short at this point, but I don't think you have too few images. I think you have enough images in your portfolio. So by extending them, by having just one per page, allowing us to really sit and enjoy each image, I think would be stronger for you. And now there's a couple of empty pages here at the end. So back here, I would probably include your artist statement because I think that brings together what your work is. It's not necessary to have it at the beginning with your work because we can so easily start to figure out these paths as the way that you've lined these up. But as we get to the end, it might be a question as to why you're doing this. Why are you photographing these paths or these man-made structures within nature? So having an artist statement at the end would allow us to reflect on that and then maybe encourage someone to go back through it and want to review the work again with a fresh eye, with a fresh take. Here you have your card. Well, let's look at your card first. Your card, fine art portraits, your phone number, P.O. box, email, and website. And then we have a nice image on this side. I'm actually going to steal this. And then here we have your card with just your logo on it. You didn't have your logo here. Actually, that's upside down. That's definitely something I would fix so that that matches up. You have your logo. I would keep the logo probably on both of them if that's something you're going to stay strong with. You have your name, your email, or your website rather. Oh, and then you have a variety of images here. This is smart, especially with the follow me on Instagram. Some of these images I think could be better formatted for the square shape. Like this image feels a little off balance. The rest of them actually look okay. But yeah, that's great to have that follow me on Instagram and then have it look like an Instagram feed. Yeah, the simplicity really works well here. So nice job with your images throughout the semester. Your portfolio or your trade book, I think using just a hard book like this works, but I would give your images more respect by having one image per page. I think that would uplift the level of your work.